All right, y'all, because get in here so we can talk about this week's episode of Love and Hip Hop Atlanta and all they silly shit they got going on. Before we even get into it, because it's too much, we're going to start off by subscribing to the channel. If you haven't already, liking the video, you can either share it and drop down in these comments. I definitely appreciate it, and I love when y'all comment and we can get a conversation going. So anyway, let's go ahead and get into it. We starting off, they ending the dog sledding, and I just feel like that is some fancy shit. I must be different because everybody seemed like they had such a horrible time, baby. I would have been on dog back acting a fool, okay? Well, I ain't necessarily on dog back, but I'm going to feel like I'm in Santa sled with some reindeer. Only they husky puppies. I'm with that shit. I don't really want to do no sledding or all that kind of stuff. I don't even really care about the snowmobiles, whatever they was riding, whatever they are, because I don't be knowing. I ain't even big on that because I'm scared I'm going to get hurt. But, baby, put me in that sled, okay? Long as they weren't whipping them. Don't pull out no whip on them puppies. But anyway, after they do that thing in the car, Zell talking about Santana. I kind of feel like, aside from talking about Santana, Zell don't really have too much else going. And true, when you get with your friends, you are supposed to be able to vent about what's going on. Zell ain't no different. He's in a relationship. He's supposed to be able to vent. However, I am kind of getting tired of that really being his only storyline. Because, you know, you have the other people and they have multiple conflicts going on within the group. You know what I'm saying? You got Karlie, she into it with Spice. She into it with... Now she almost into it with Mama D and them because she's playing the middleman with Bambi and all that, you know. So she have all of them kind of have multiple things going on aside from Zell. And I really love Zell. I would love Zell to stay around and be the token gay boy around them. I love him, you know, because he's just manly enough to where he still take care of them and stuff. But I just don't want to keep hearing about Santana every single time. Karlie out of nowhere, I don't know. Maybe they segue and I don't forget. But I looked up, she was in tears. I said, what done happened? What done happened? She crying, talking about she don't have nobody. And like, the thing about Karlie is, I kind of feel bad for Karlie. Because if you've been watching this show over the years, you see her evolution from kind of being that messy friend to the one that would do almost anything. Well, hold on, because I was finna give her a little piece and now I got to take it back because she is still messy. I was about to say, over the years, she has been kind of like the messy one that is so desperate to be cool with just about everybody and anybody that she'll take the low-hanging fruit that nobody else will do. Case in point, why in the hell you had to go deliver that letter to Mama D for Bambi? She could have got anybody else to do it. Somebody that wasn't on camera, that wasn't filming, and that wasn't trying to be neutral and act like you don't favor one side over the other. You did not have to go and deliver that letter, but you did. That's the Karlie that people are holding on to, I feel like. But I also believe that over the years, Karlie done kind of evolved, you know what I'm saying, into wanting to be a good friend, wanting to be there for people. But the thing of it is, you done fucked up and burnt so many bridges and did so much silly stuff that now people got their eye on you real tough. So it's going to be kind of rough for Karlie to navigate all these friendships that she's trying to hold on to. We ain't going to get into her and Spice yet. We ain't. We going to save it. Anyway, we're going to go ahead over to Jock and them house. Him and Kendra. Kendra don't order them wings. Kendra, why you ordering that man wings? He say he wants something healthy. How you ain't know he eating healthy? And what kind of wings? Because I might take them. I take his half. He don't want them. Jock said he ain't want no wings. You feel me? I kind of feel like Jock and his storyline is another one that's kind of forced. It is good as far as the drama aspect of it. Okay, you married to this attorney and then you got this outside child. But it's like Kendra ain't feeding into none of that shit. And I really don't blame her. But at the same time, Kendra, I got to give you some too. Because what's fair is fair. I can't say that you need to have no relationship with the girl Gloria, of course. Is that her name, y'all? Y'all know I'm horrible with names. The baby mama. I'm not saying you have to have no cordial relationship with these women or nothing like that. However, she's a mom. She's entitled to want to meet the woman that's going to be around her child when she's with the father. You know, when she's with her dad. I feel like Gloria is entitled to want to know what this woman's like, who is she, and all that. Now, on the flip side, Gloria, if you've been watching the show, which I feel like you probably have, I don't know, some just tells me you the type that don't miss an episode. I feel like you know who Kendra is and you know the caliber of woman that she is. Just from seeing Kendra on TV, it just seems like she's the type of woman that ain't gonna be mistreating your child, or she ain't gonna be doing nothing crazy. But you just never know. So Gloria is well within her rights to want to know who this woman is that's going to be around my daughter, that's going to be caring for her. I need to make sure that she's going to be giving her, she's got the motherly instincts, that she's going to be taking care of her in the event that Jock ain't. Because she already calling the man asking, when you going to get this girl? Jock like, that's the reason for my, hold on, man. That's the reason I was like, nah, baby, because you talking about getting her for a kickball game. I'm saying, when you going to come get this baby? Keep her for a couple days. That's why Gloria really want to meet Kendra, because she like, bitch, we need to be on speaking terms, because I need to be able to text you when I can't get a hold of him, be like, come get this baby. Okay, because we see later on in the episode in that when she dropped him off at that kickball game, she just left that little girl. But anyway, we go after you just gonna call after you did all this and made a point to come on the episode talking about you want to meet Kendra. You have a time where you could come in, because me, if I see that she keep on ducking and dodging, and he invites me to a kickball game where I know you gonna be in attendance, I'm sorry for mine. I'm gonna step and just do what I gotta do. I'm gonna pop in. And I'm going to go on over and make my way. Hey, Kendra, baby, how you doing? Hi, my name is Gloria. I know this ain't the time and the place. We ain't got to get in no kind of conversation. I just wanted to meet you woman to woman, because I'm dropping my daughter off to you and her dad. And so I just would like to meet you. That's it. That's all. But, girl, you didn't want none of that too bad, because you sure dropped her off and skirted out talking about you had some other stuff to do. I feel you. Wasn't meeting Kendra, though. But anyway, Yandy calling Mendeecees. Mendeecees was so irritated at Yandy. And then she calling. It's nothing worse. It is nothing worse, y'all, than when somebody is, you know, that this person is mad at you. And you just gonna tell yourself, well, I'm just gonna call him anyway and act like everything okay. That just don't do nothing but make it worse. Because the person over here is like, now she know I'm pissed off. You know I'm mad at you, but you calling me and trying to spark up a conversation with me. And then, not only that, you talking about I miss you. I don't miss your motherfucking ass right now. You done pissed me off. I don't miss you. But what he say? Like a good husband, you know, he told her he missed her too or whatever, as he should, because he probably does miss her. I just feel like Mendeecees is tired of Yandy and her shit. Now, I'm going to go and tell you. One of the things Mendeecees having a hard time with is her and this baby. Her giving her egg to her sister, cousin, sister, whatever she is, so that she can have a baby. At first, I was more so on Yandy's side, feeling like it's not going to be our kid. Mendeecees, she's going to raise this child with her husband or man, whatever she got, because we don't really know Keisha business like that. But it's not going to be your child, and I don't understand why you're not getting it. It's not like Yandy's finna carry the baby. She's just donating the eggs. You know, they're going to either get a surrogate or something, but it didn't take into the episode when Brad came on there, and Brad was really, see, that's why sometimes you just need a woman, because I used to feel like Mendeecees was sitting there, some of the shit he would say, so this going to be my baby. I'd be like, boy, you should just say no, she's just donating a fucking egg. What in the hell are you keep talking about? But it took not Judy, but shout out to Judy because she was there. But it took Brad breaking it down and asking a series of questions that made me think, like, dang, maybe he's not out of pocket at all. Like Brad said, it's gonna be Yandy's egg, so it's probably gonna look like Yandy. And then that means every time he see this baby, it's not his, but he's going to feel a fatherly instinct to it, because it probably is going to look like a sibling of his kids. And that shit can play mind games on you. Depending on, and Mendeecees give that he's one of them fathers that wants to be a father to all his kids. And he feels like when we got married, we making these type of decisions together. That's half my uterus and them eggs. In the word of Eugene, off of Married to Medicine. Okay, he broke the math down to, y'all missed that episode. Y'all missed it. But he tried to say, this isn't her uterus. This is our uterus. But let me not flip shows. But no, for real, it really makes you think. That could really mentally mess him up. Him having to grow up and be so close with a child that he can't call his own, even though it looks just like or similar to his kids. And he knows that it came from his wife's egg. So Yandy should have she shouldn't have never committed to it, for one, without getting Mendeecees' approval. And I feel like that's what he is frustrated about. He's feeling like you ripping and running out here, you making all these decisions on your own. Now you want to run for Congress. Bitch, I'm slinging iron out here. No, I'm just playing. I know Mendeecees don't do it no more. He ain't about that life no more, y'all. It was a joke. But he like, girl, I'm out here doing this and that. I ain't got time for no, and she's just like, well, that's just what I'm gonna do. I think that it is fair, especially when there's children involved, when there's other things involved, not just money. And y'all too, you need to have conversations. How is this gonna affect our family? How is this gonna affect you? How is this gonna affect me, us? Those conversations are important. So in this instance, I'm really not mad at Mendeecees for standing his ground. You know what I'm saying? Rennie takes everybody for prayer from the indigenous tribe, the Stony Nakotas, I think is what they was called. It was real spiritual like. It was, it really wasn't much to this scene that you can really talk about, honestly. They all, received some knowledgeable information from the people, and then they got to prayer. And then Karlie break down again. The man whispered some stuff to her, told her that she looks out for everybody except for herself. And that's true tea. I feel like that too. I feel like that is why she's always the one doing the crazy stuff for anybody, because she's willing to do whatever and make herself uncomfortable in that moment just to appease somebody else, whereas a lot of the other girls is like, no, I'm not going to fall for that type of shit. Karlie going to fall every time. Trip, fall, stumble. However, she's going to get down there with the shit every single time. And I think the man felt that. You know what I'm saying? Everybody links up at the bar. Yandy over here talking to Rasheeda. I actually really like them two together. I think that they are like I don't want to say aunties or nothing. I want to say they're the mature ones of the bunch. The ones that are more like motherly, that people would, they can tame some shit that can't nobody else kind of tame. But Yandy telling Rasheeda that Mendeecees want to move out. He said he bought a Airbnb for Lil Mendeecees, and he probably been plotting on this and done told Yandy he want to move out. And the thing about it is, the way Yandy was talking in her confessional, it ain't given that she really is trying to change anything to get him to stay. So I'm not mad at the man if that's what he feel like he need to do for a while in order to figure out if he really want to be there. Because that's the thing. If he wants a certain type of woman and you're not willing to be that woman, then it might be best for y'all to part ways while y'all still on good terms and while y'all still are able to be friends with each other versus dragging it down and then y'all both bitter. I speak from experience, so y'all need to trust me on that. I'm just letting you know. They down to the bar. Karlie make a bet with Zell, not to mention Santana no more. See, that's what I'm talking about. Don't nobody want to keep hearing it, And then, especially when you want to do stuff, because for one, you lost the bet in 2 seconds trying to be funny, calling them big back, wide back, whatever the hell you calling them. And it don't make no sense because you was just fucking on them. You was just all in love with them. So was he all them names before? That's what I don't even get about when people break up and then they want to start talking. Dirty ass, you all nasty. That's why you won't wash. You ain't washed under your balls. But it's like you was doing something with them. You was juggling them. You was doing a whole lot. I don't be understanding that. Or dudes break up with a girl, say her coochie stunk, or say some stuff like that. Like you was dead ass fucking her for like a year while y'all was in a relationship, and then y'all broke up and you want to talk about them. So it ain't cool to be talking about Santana. I'm not even a big fan of Santana, but it just is uncalled for to be talking about him all that. And I know you mad at him. Y'all had a bad little breakdown. I get it. I understand. But at the same time, like I said, it's not cool to just badmouth a motherfucker because y'all not together no more. And people is tired of hearing it. Zell take everybody curling. That shit was funny. I'm going to tell y'all who else is a key on this damn show. And that's that damn Jessica White. That bitch kept that floor length fur on and skirted her ass down. that damn ice and said one thing about Jessica White. She don't take off no fur, period. Y'all over here talking about, ooh, with y'all faces turned up. You ain't gonna take off your fur? For real? Girl, Jessica got her nose. You got the corner right here. You know how when you know your shit just don't stink and you turn up one corner of your lip. She was looking like, honey, this old rich money. I can skate down the motherfucking thing on my booty with my floor length fur if I want to. Y'all can't, but I can. That's what she said. And she's just hilarious. She don't really have nothing to do with the cast. I feel like she's just something, she an eyeball they threw in on us. But I like her. I likes her. I don't mind it at all. The curling game was fun. I love that everybody participated. They always out there looking silly. I love moments like that when they can just forget that everybody's celebrities and shit, and they can just get out and look silly and have a ball. Made me want to take up curling myself, because get down here on this knee. I've been working it out, and even if I don't, I got biofreeze. Shoot, tell me I can't go curling. Anyway, we go to Jock's kickball game. And like I said, Gloria pulled on up, dropped that baby off. You weren't serious about the action you wanted with Kendra or any of the sorts. Or the woman could just be tired and she could have just felt like this nigga don't never get her. So when I got the chance today to drop her off round to the kickball game, I'm getting a fuck ASAP. And that's what she did. So I really can't blame her. And it really wasn't too much going on there. Now, here's the real main bullshit that I want to talk about with this episode. They all meet up for lunch after the curling. Spice tells Bambi she do a song with Scrappy, which I commend, because don't let her hear that from nobody else. Even though y'all not the best of friends, it's just a respectful thing to do, just to let her know, hey, I'm doing a song with Scrappy. Cool, they get that out the way. Yandy get to talking about, or Spice said that she wanted everybody to perform, and, they having some type of event the next day she's performing. And Yandy get to talking about why don't her and Karlie perform they song. Karlie over there looking like a deer in headlights with this awkward smile, and Spice get to talking. I'm so sick of them trying to make them two work it out. Like, let them talk on their own accord or leave it alone at this point. Because, in my opinion, Spice is doing the most. Spice, now listen, even though you did not put your hands on her, they did have to physically restrain you from going over there and acting like you was going to hit her. I feel like, Karlie, you are also doing the most because you hollering about you're scared of her and stuff. And you was ready to fight. Who was that on that episode? Spice fighting, I'm fighting. Spice fighting, I'm fighting. You was about to fight Akbar. If you not scared of Akbar and you scared of Spice, that's crazy to me. I feel like what's going on is Karlie is trying to make Spice show her slip. In the words of the good Mariah Huck. Or I am going back over to Married to Medicine. I must need to talk about them some more or something. Y'all don't like it though. Shoot. But anyway, I kind of just feel like she's trying to make Spice show her slip because she wants them to draw their own conclusions based on how Spice is acting. However, the problem is everybody keeps catering to Spice and this bullshit of hers. Now, they did try to start saying little things like, Spice, you can handle your emotions. You have to stop. No, I can't. Me can't handle. Me can't. Yes, you can. Girl, you are a grown woman. And I know some things make you snap, but it really wasn't nothing going on in this moment that should have made you snap and act like this. I guess and like Karlie said, she wasn't calling you no bully. You were the one that started saying stuff about bullying. You did. She didn't say that. You started saying, you're not going to label me as a bully. I'm leaving. I'm going to pack my bag. You're going to pack your bag. I think Spice was getting off on everybody coming, begging her not to go. I do think that Spice is, that's what I feel like. I feel like she has a lot in her that lacks taking accountability for stuff that she does, because you did charge at that girl and you had to have security holding you back. You charged at her like a linebacker, trying to attack her. Ain't no telling what you would have did had you got a hold to her. And that's okay. Y'all fell out as friends. You just have to own up to that and stop making it seem like that girl don't have no right to feel like You could potentially do it again. You did it once, you did it again. She did make a good point, though, when she said, now, Sierra mushed you all in your face, and you ain't scared of Sierra. But look at Sierra and look at Karlie. They equally yoked. You know what I'm saying? I mean, come on. Karlie handled herself when it came to Sierra. But I feel like Karlie do a whole lot of mouth and gun bumping, too, because that's why I said, girl, you was trying to fight Akbar behind Spice. So how can you be scared of Spice and not scared of Akbar? I'm not. I'm not. Spice keep threatening to leave. They chasing her down. They begging her not to leave. You could see Rasheeda's face. Rasheeda kept being like, listen, I'm not about to keep begging her. She keeps saying she leaving. She leaving. That just is what it is. And I don't blame you, Sheeda. Let her go on home. If she wants to continue to have this attitude, either don't talk to the girl or yes, go on home. Because don't nobody got no time for this. Nobody said you were a bully but you. You the one that brought it to the forefront. So now if people think that, that's kind of on you. And stop charging at people. And another thing, stop doing that whole thing where y'all like to say, well, Karlie know how, that's how I talk. It don't matter. People, you can't just be like, get drunk and go out here and drive a car and hit a car and say, well, y'all know that's just how I drink. I get drunk, I get in my car and drive. That's not how it works. We don't excuse you because, well, we just know that's what you do. Or you know what I'm saying? Or just to make it even more familiar to the, is that a word I just made up? Yes. Just to make it more familiar to their situation, you get drunk and cuss your friend out. Every time you get drunk or drink vodka, you turn into a mean drunk. Yet every time a certain friend come around you or people coming around you, you drinking vodka and then you cuss them out. But then they're supposed to just be okay with you saying, well, y'all know that's what I do. No, the world doesn't work that way. People have the right to say, I don't want to keep fucking with you if this is what you do, if this is how you talking, if this is how you going to keep handling me. I don't want to mess with you. And that is okay as well. Y'all just need to figure it out. Figure it out. It don't seem like they want to. It don't seem like, at least Spice, I feel like she's using the whole situation for just attention. I don't know what is making me feel like that. But y'all get in the comments and let me know. How do y'all feel about the Spice and Karlie situation? Do y'all want to see them back friends? Because I don't care. I don't care. But I know it'll probably be some good TV if they not. But I don't want the drama. But what y'all feel about the episode, let me know. Get down in the comments and start a conversation up with me. I love talking to y'all, and I appreciate y'all for watching the video. And y'all know I'm going to be back with the next one.